Black Compass Media, back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Tone Bro checking in. Salute to everybody. You know what I mean? This is a big weekend for battle rap. It's a big weekend to be a battle rap fan. You had a lot of different things going on. I mean, we had a pay-per-view going on, and then we get battles dropping going on at the same time. This is crazy. But I actually wanna make sure that everybody's in tune, right? So URL has Civil War last week. They dropped the battles this week, all of them in a row this weekend, yesterday, right? You had RB as well, Lift Your Soul Reloaded. That happened. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check that out. Now, it allows fans to do a little bit of comparison work, but that's not what we're here for today. What we're here for today is to talk to one of the guys that was putting on Civil War. This is great because I think for a lot of us, this is the type of performance we wanted to see. This is great to see on this stage, man. And I want to shout out Hunger Gamez, man. Shout out Hunger Gamez. I got to do that. Shout out to Wilmington as well. Everybody recovering from that flood. Salute to all of y'all too. But I got none other than Tink Da Demon. What's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. Just happy to be here, man.
Yeah,
Just happy
yeah.
to be here.
It's happy.
Absolute.
Man, listen. It was good to see you on that stage, bro. I want to say that first and foremost. But how has it been for you, man? What's the reception been like, man, in the short period that we've had to see the battles already?
Haven't really soaked it in yet, man. Cause with me, it's more so. It ain't no time to celebrate. Like I feel like I should have been in this bag that I'm in now,
Mm,
but it's just, necessary adjustments. Just trying to adjust to everything that I feel as though is different before I left.
okay.
Trying
Adjusting
to
to things being different, like you mean stylistically, or you talking about the cameras, the leagues, the atmosphere?
I mean, everything as a whole, like just the politics behind scenes that the fans don't get to see, and just everything. It's like I think that this performance right here means so much to me because it's like behind scenes,
Mm,
it's competition. You feel me, Tone, bro? And I feel like a
mhm,
lot of niggas ducking smoke behind the scenes, and it's like, well, what have Tank done? Like
mm.
they got an excuse, so to speak.
You think you said people be ducking competition behind the scenes. So this is the type of performance you need to wake those people up. This is what they respond to.
Yeah, because now it ain't. It's like it ain't gonna make sense. So you'll be able to tell in the days coming. You're gonna hear more saying, "Nah, I need to see one more from him," or "I need to see him solo."
Right.
Like they the ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people know this is a professional sport for us. I'm not
Mm.
getting ready to jump in the ring with somebody I feel as though I'm not ready for.
Right. And
So,
do you ever get the sense that they move the needle on you? Like you have a performance that's dope, and then they say, "Oh, well, what about this? We got to see you over here." You have a solo one. Well, what about the stage? You have one on the stage. Well, what about the card? Like, do you always feel like people are ducking, keep moving the needle?
well, yeah, that's the business. You know what I'm saying? So the business is that's like if I got a budget for a card, say I got
Mhm.
100,000, and I know that Tone Bro might want 20 a performance. My
Mm.
thing is I'm gonna try to talk you down. Like yo, the card type. We got such and such on the card though to try to hype the situation up.
Right.
But I always been one, to just I stand on what I believe in. That's why y'all don't see me as much because
Mm.
it's like I know what I feel like I'm deserve, what I deserve rather, and what I'm worth. And it's like when you do give me that time to lock in and zone in, these are the type performances you're gonna get. So
Right.
just imagine it on a solo level, like with the
Mm.
crowd back. I control the crowds. I've been doing that since the beginning of my career.
Yeah, one of a kind delivery. I think one of the more unique styles, like Tink the Demon when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't been a replacement for that, even when you went away and everything. And so, but getting back to the battle and kind of what you expected to do, it's kind of like, to me, it always seemed like, as a fan, if two guys want to battle and they both nice, book it. I just don't get it sometimes. So I don't know what rappers are going by. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the performances that would warrant them to come outside. So it's like, damn, I just had to do this in front of a crowd. That's all y'all had to see. Like, I don't get that sometimes. Like, maybe I'm oversimplifying it.
Yeah, I mean, then you got some of them, not all of them, who just look at it like sometimes the check ain't worth the wreck. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
So it's just like, yeah, y'all giving me that number, but you know what I'm saying? I take them over there for a little less. I'm
right,
gonna just
right.
collect these little bags. So it's like, because at the end of the day, these are pivotal moments being made behind closed doors. If somebody takes something and they end up, with a bad outcome, you know what I'm saying, then they don't get what they expect to get next battle. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Do,
Depending on who they are for the most part.
so the chemistry between you and Danny Myers. I mean, first of all, salute you. I don't know how much time did y'all even have to put that together? How did that get set up? You gotta walk me through that because
All right. So initially, we got the phone call that it was locked in. But I don't know how most battle rappers work. So me, I know with Dan and stuff like that, we don't move and really until we get a deposit, because it's like we gonna keep everything professional. So it's like once we get a deposit, then we feel like we start writing. So we was talking about it the whole time. We never came up with no ideas. Just like, yo, they talking about Ace and Swamp. Like, we gonna kill these niggas, this, that, and the third. But then once we actually got the deposit, I was calling him. He was tied up for like the first 3 days. And
mm,
then day four, I
mm.
called him and he automatically got his first two lines. You know what I'm saying? It's Danny and it's about to be a murder story. So I'm like, all right, cool. Boom, I started building my lines. So it's like we just started writing, downloaded the little app where we can share the notes. I wrote
Mm.
shit in bold print and he wrote his shit, you know what I'm saying, regular print. So that's how I initially started. The first round we did it in like 2.5 hours.
Oh wow, wow,
Yeah,
okay.
we
So
already
just
knew the concept and everything we wanted to do. We wanted to have that God and the devil conversation with their souls. We already had the ideas just from waiting on the deposit, just coming up with little ideas for once we know it's official. So we already
right.
had basically the blueprint laid out to round one. It was
Mm,
just more so. It was more so like with me, I write in a different pocket than Danny. So it's like, how can we create the chemistry? I know that, like, so to speak, like with me, it's like I take care of all the haymakers. You punch heavy, you do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do, and we're gonna blend the content. So when you hear
mm,
like you don't notice the change in dimensions, do you believe in the parallel? So we trying to display the chemistry and throughout each round.
mm,
But I look at it like with with round one, it was more so getting that feel. We knew we had a fire round.
mm,
So like when I look back now, the only thing I would say is, because this was our first time, me and
yeah.
Danny's first time,
Mm,
is that our adrenaline was rushing more than anything. You know what I'm saying? It was just
yeah.
like, because it was like every time we would surprise each other. So it was just like, I'm trying to get bro, like, slow down just a click. You know what I'm saying? Like, just slow it down a click.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
without saying it, like, during the performance to make it look like bro, slow it down or nothing like that. It wasn't that bad. I just wanted him to slow it down just maybe a notch, one notch. So we know
Right.
now moving forward. We know now. So it's dangerous moving forward now, because we know we got a chance to see the little mistakes that we did make for this
Mm.
being our first time. And it's
And
like,
that, and so
go ahead.
so was the material that you guys came up with or the performance that you hope to bring, was that partially inspired by what we saw in the previous 2-on-2? Because I think that card went crazy, like, and that kind of raised the game, I think, for what people expect. So was that in y'all head as y'all was putting
Which
it
two on
together?
two you talking about?
The 2-on-2 card, the double impact card, the where you had what was it, Kid Chaos and
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Arsenal,
So
yeah.
nah, that didn't really inspire that.
Mhm,
So like I said, it's politics. So my thing is like this, and I'm gonna use this reference. It's like, like,
mhm,
upstairs is off limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to open the door for you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically somebody got to give you that opportunity or that shot. And I'm looking at it like, well, if ain't nobody gonna stand in front of me, you know what I'm saying, face to face and give me that chance, then let's do this 2-on-2 situation. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Danny know him being my bro. It's just like it made sense because he like Danny one of them, man. The whole culture know where he stand at and who he is in this culture. So for him to be able to say, "All right, look, bro, come on, let's do the 2-on-2. Let's get the bag," but I'm not going to do it unless you basically is in demon mode. Like I really want you at your peak.
Mm.
And then it's just like, well, listen, that's the only thing I'm lacking is the preparation. So, and that's just, letting him know when I call you, this is business. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't shooting the shit no more. So when I call you, this is business. Answer the phone. Let's get these rounds done. Let's show these motherfuckers they ain't fucking with me. And in the process, I can show URL, you know what I'm saying, that I don't have to be confined to the born legacies. I'm ready for caffeine. I'm ready for the big
Talk
stage.
your talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Talk this talk. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's was one of them. It was a statement thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like with me, and I put it in my material. That's why I'm like, I live a type life. Got P thinking, why not put him on the car, the air shit for a nice price? But it's like with me, it's like, and
Come
that's
on,
what
man.
me
Come
negotiating.
on,
That's what
Tink.
me, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
just negotiating, and like P, that's big bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't nothing smooth. You know what I'm saying? So we
right,
all we all
right.
go through it to try to get the objective completed. You know what I'm saying? And get the fans what they want. And we both got legitimate arguments. They want to see me on 100. I know what I deserve, and it's like give me what I deserve, and y'all can see me on 100. So
Yeah.
we've been back and forth for that. So it's just like you know what? I'm gonna show you what 100 look like, and
Mhm.
it just so happened that it was the 2-on-2. So, and just looking back, it's like that wasn't even my full potential. You know what I'm saying? Like I had shit like Tony, this shit crazy, Tony, bro. Like I'm telling you, like, this shit,
Wait. You got some more work. It was work that didn't make it
yeah,
to the.
yeah, yeah, it was plenty of work that what I'm saying that when you writing with the bar guide, I could have one of the wildest setups ever, but if it don't correlate or go with what we doing, we would scratch.
Mm,
So it was just so happened watch shit didn't really go. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
We was like could have scratched the whole watch scheme, the whole Hublot scheme, but it just tied into peak and the state. Like nigga, I'm here. The rust is off. I'm back. So it pertains to that. But when you're dealing with two skilled writers like me and Danny, just imagine we don't make it.
mm,
That's still a URL round for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm,
we had certain agendas and topics we wanted to touch on throughout the battle. I know first round was just that conversation with God and the devil. Like I was saying that
mm,
I understand. You want to take them to higher grounds together. They coming with me where they can write fire rounds forever. That's a
mm.
vision. You can almost see like these motherfuckers in a dark place or surrounded by fire or something, and he's standing over these niggas, got these niggas writing their rounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me trying to give the crowd a vision that's not in battle rap. And I feel like that has to count for something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what I bring to the table as far as the imagery and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the images and the knowledge of the occult and bringing that into battle rap, I think that is tough to do sometimes. I've seen other people, especially in your absence, like people try to get into that bag, and it almost seems comical. You don't do that. Like there's more belief behind it. There's more conviction behind it, and you always bring it back to your opponent. Was working with Danny helping you like that? Help you sort of balance that out because you did get into a different bag with him too. Did the best of what Tink does, but it was different. You know what I'm saying? It seemed more cohesive as a work to me.
Yes. Okay. So this is the difference between Tink preparing by itself and Tink preparing with Danny. You
Mm-hmm.
still would have got. You still would have got 80 to 90% of the haymakers I gave y'all, whether it was me by myself, whether it was me and none, whoever. You still would have got them. But everything else was taken out, which helped me because it's like writing around. I can write a fire round, but it's almost impossible to write a fire round with no, like, take a boxer for example, with no body fat, like no
Mm,
filler at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that's almost unheard of. Like
Right.
absolutely, like every line. You know what I'm saying? Like every line, no lines, all every like that's almost impossible. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think the only person that's close is Rum Nitty, but continue.
Yeah,
I think he's the only person that's close to that. But continue.
yeah, Rum is definitely close. He's definitely close
Yeah.
in that aspect. So when I'm sitting back and I'm thinking, I'm just like, yo, this is me, all haymakers. So you take any of my battle, you take me and Cannon, you take me and Steams, the craziest shit I said in them battles would have been in the slots you heard them in here. So it was like
Mm,
I had a chance to shave my fat off of my rounds and just give y'all all my haymakers, so to speak, because I was confident in my partner in between all the other pockets. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Right.
it's like with me, I know everything I'm fitting to say. I'm trying to shake the room with it because I just looked at it like the transition was the only thing we had to adjust to. Like Danny more than me because he been more active in the the basically the quiet room settings, the COVID settings.
Right.
So he's rapping with the intentions of like don't stop me, let me you know what I'm saying, let me wild out on these niggas, so to speak. When it's
Hmm.
just like what I'm saying, let's slow it down a little bit because people paid their money. Let's give them their money worth. That's what I'm thinking mentally. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm in the pockets I'm in. That's why you hear the vocal projection you hear because I think I understood the aspect of the entertainment and the business side. It's about selling tickets. So I
Yeah.
felt like I got to do what I got to do to make these people want to see me again. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
and at times we was feeding off energy. You know what I'm saying? At times we was feeding off each other energy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I just felt like, I wish that Swamp and Ace second and third would have been a little more tougher.
Hmm.
Even though I feel like it's crazy replay value, I just feel like it would have been more tougher because it it built the anticipation for double impact. But I just think that if their second and third would have been a little more crazier, then it would have been more in the talks in the negotiations within the next few months, like the
Yeah.
next few months type shit.
I,
But
I think y'all have done enough for people to like when they do that. Yo, who do y'all want to see up here again? I think
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Danny and Tink is that's gonna come up for sure. You know what I'm
And see,
saying?
this what y'all, this what like the culture got to understand, right?
Mm.
Because I sit back and I see the comments and stuff, so it's like Tink is carrying Danny, Tink is carrying Danny, and I'm sitting back like,
Yeah, address that.
how,
Address that,
yeah,
bro.
like how, like this is my thing. So you hear like Tink is carrying Danny, or you hear like, yo, you can tell Danny wrote everything, and it's
Mm,
like I be just wanting the fans to just sit back and understand when it's my turn to go. That don't sound nothing like Danny. This I'm giving you imagery. I'm giving you visuals within my side of the content.
right.
Danny's giving y'all that wordplay. He's giving y'all that, the substance in between of my setups and my haymakers. So it's just like, and then like I said, at this high level of competition, I don't know one battle rapper man that's going to say, "All right, bro, you want me to rap this whole round? How you want me to say it?" or something like that. Like, it's no way I'm taking a whole round from Danny, and this is my turn and my time to show the URL I belong here and I deserve more. So it's
Right.
no way I'm dependent on bro to do that. All I need him is to shave the fat, as far as what I'm concerned, and meaning the lack of preparation,
Mm,
the slow flow. So it's like, all right, I can speed my flow up a little more than usual. I got it locked in the head. The rounds are locked now, so I can give it to you. I could have rapped just as fast as him. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had my rounds locked and they wasn't going nowhere. So I
right.
could have rapped just as fast as him, but I understand the entertainment aspect, and then my style alone is unorthodox because I don't want somebody to be able to see the next bar coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I set my style up like that. Like I already knew I was going to have you play rich, but is this ace willing to give you 14 to get your brother back?
Yeah.
No matter how I put that, y'all still didn't see that coming. I could have had the whole paid in full scheme. I could have went somewhere else with it. You know what I'm saying? I could have Calvin this and what the fuck is his name? Lulu this. I
Oh
could have
yeah.
came with a whole bunch of
Yeah.
schemes.
Yeah.
And then even though y'all still seen it coming, the haymaker still would have been 14 to get your brother back. Y'all wouldn't have seen that coming. So that's how I write, so to speak. Is like the fans. I feel like the fans deserve to have that element of surprise within the content. Like, oh shit, he different. You know what I'm saying? But some fans don't want that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some fans just really want you to dumb it down for them. Like, and I don't understand that. That'll never be a part of me. At times, I will reflect and dump certain situations down because it will be like them opponents I get where it's just like I'm sitting all that to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
let me give you that dumb project growing up in poverty lost tape. Let me give you him for a
Yeah.
second. So
Yeah.
moving forward, I'm able to give the culture different aspects of me because I want y'all to hear what I sound like unorthodox, but talking that street shit,
Yeah.
talking that pulling all nighters, crackheads cutting your pockets, taking your shit type shit. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I
Yeah.
can give
Yeah.
y'all that too. And that's what I'm gonna do moving forward. It's just about getting that rust off and getting in the position that I'm in now to be able to say, okay, all right, I'm comfortable now that I'm in that bag to where I feel as though I understand the new era and how things work now.
Yeah.
You know, before it, you know, I did the quiet room with Queens Flip. You know what I'm saying? So none of this era is nothing new to me.
It's not new. I was just gonna ask that. It's not
Yeah,
new to you. This
yeah,
small area, no crowd. Because you seem to you shine well with the crowd thing. I'm telling
yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we knew that since Mike P era. Like we've been in tune. So you know what I mean? Like, but for you, this wasn't a big adjustment to run back to the smaller rooms either. Like,
right. This wasn't a big adjustment for me, and then people know like I feed off the energy. I feed off the crowd's energy. That's like a cheat
mm,
code, so to speak. When I get the feeling that energy that the crowd is fucking with me, like only a battle rapper of that magnitude that bring that type of electrifying performances will
yeah,
understand that your breezes, your twerks, your tops. You feel what I'm saying? Your people who know how to really sway a crowd, and it's just
mm,
like I always knew how to rock a crowd, but it's like you go from rocking 100, 200 people to now you in front of 500 to 700 people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
500 to 700 people, and they going crazy for you. And it's just like on multiple levels. You looking around, you looking up and down, and they going crazy. It's like at the end of the day, it's like almost like Tourette's. Like I couldn't control myself at times. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, yeah, stop playing with me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Stop playing with me. Like and I meant that from the bottom of my heart. Like stop playing with me, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like not just the competition. This
Mhm.
URL as a staff too. It's like
Oh,
stop putting y'all in
you
y'all
felt
business.
like they was playing with you at one point when the new what was the moment when the new guys came around when the New Jersey Twerking them classic what was the moment you felt like okay they playing with me now what how does that happen?
All right. Well, I never look at it like they playing me
Hmm.
because at
Hmm.
the end of the day, it's like what people don't understand, man. URL is a company, man. We like a family for real, for real. So regardless of all the shit that we may talk and the
Yeah,
slick shit that go on, we like a family. Like
right.
URL, they bailed me out before my Swave Sever battle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like they wrote letters for me. While I was going through my legal issues. Like we a family at the end of the day.
real.
So I don't want y'all to take that too literal, but
It's real.
when I say stuff like that, it's just like with with me negotiating before I went to prison, I felt like they knew who I was and what I was and what I brought to the table.
Right.
And I felt like that they were really, really like scouting and sifting through the best in the world at that time.
Yeah.
Like when I picture a smack event and I'm explaining it to people in my neighborhood and in my city that don't know what's going on, I explained it to them. They like, well, what's the URL? Like, what type of battle rap? And I explained to them, this is where the best in the world
Best in the
come to New
world.
York and compete.
Talk
People
that.
from all over the world come to New York or wherever this location is and compete.
Yeah.
And I'm explaining it to them, and it's like instantly they becoming fans without even the visual because I'm painting the visual for them. So it's
Right.
like when you in that type of space in life, it's like, all right, so a lot of us is living real life and we feel like that we helped build the company, so to speak.
Mm,
When Norbs was around, a lot of people had ill feelings towards Norbs that wasn't getting the chances.
yeah.
It's the same thing with battle rap. I can't please every fan. I had fans saying, I'm looking at the comments, man, this is trash. This is trash. Like you can't please everybody. And that goes with everything.
Mm,
Like in negotiations, I might not be as happy as Danny was. I don't know. We didn't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I was cool with it. Let's make it happen. So, this is just with anything you might not get your just due.
Mm,
So like I look at it like this: at that time, before me going to prison, it was more so, okay, he's different. He's one of the best around, and you had a PG once, maybe twice a year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only PGs only came around once or twice a year.
Right.
So you had to really, really be something. It wasn't no copy and paste sounding like each other. You can get on.
Talk that
It's
talk,
like me
Tank.
telling my man, like, yo, go home, listen, watch these three niggas, and I want you to watch them. Take what they do best, and let me see you put a round together. And I could tell
Mm.
one of my mans that do regular music that don't battle rap to do it, and we be sitting around playing sometimes, and it'd be like, I got the, you know what I'm saying, and it'd be like, yo, you can sound like you can copy and paste this shit now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, man, coming home, it just felt watered down to me. It felt like
Mm.
anybody can get on. Okay, we got these crucibles now. Of course, we need some sort of mechanics or mechanism in between to help evolve
Right.
battle rap
Right.
as a culture. So we need that. So I
Yeah.
understand that.
And the guys coming from the Crucible, not bad.
Right,
They
they're not
solid.
bad.
They
You're
solid.
right.
They
They're not
solid.
bad. I'm not taking nothing from
Yeah.
them. They're not
But
bad.
continue. Yeah. Say
Yeah.
that. Say that though. Yeah.
But my thing was this: we had to work for everything we got. It
Mm.
wasn't no. So you got to realize, right? I came in a class, maybe a class or two behind Briz and T Top.
Right. Right. You and Dre, right? You and Dre Dennis,
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, me, Dre, Av was on my initial
Mm-hmm.
PG card.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Was that
they
Steams and
look like
Carter
yeah,
too?
huh?
Steams, Brooklyn Carter era too? Was
Nah,
they
they see Steve's in them been battle rapping since 2013. I didn't come out,
right,
I ain't come around till 2014. So
right.
I will fall like I will fall in the category or the limbo between Briz class and Av and Mike P in them class. I
Oh,
would be
okay,
like caught in
okay.
that. It
Yeah,
really ain't too
Saint
many
Mike,
people in there
Gutter,
with.
like
Yeah,
Jonai.
Gutter,
Yeah,
Joe, that
yeah,
was
yeah,
our
yeah,
class. They all
yeah.
faded. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the
Right,
only one
right.
from that PG that's
That's
around.
crazy too to think about because they was talented, bro. That's crazy
Yeah,
to think about. Yeah.
yeah.
But
So that was one of them. And mind you, me and Joe Nye, we were set up after our PGs.
yeah.
They thought as though we gave the best performances. They set it up, and then Joe Nye, he took the whole disaster situation, or however that went. But I'm saying back
Tick,
then,
you know
yeah.
goddamn well how that went. That's
No, I never watched it. I never watched it, so I just was hearing about it. You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like with me, I don't really get caught up in watching other battle rappers because
Mm.
it's always, yo, he took that from him or he took that from him. He just said it different. And it's
Yeah.
just like, yo, I don't want no influences that way. When I do come across one of them conversations, I can argue it with complete evil intentions. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I don't do that. So unless it's like my man, like me supporting none, me supporting like, the ones I like in the game, the twerks, the rums, the dannies and stuff like that. I don't
Mm.
just watch random battles. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. If it's somebody I like up and coming and I see them live, then I might go check them out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Another battle or two, but I don't just go looking for battles this for inspiration or nothing like that. I'm in a league of my own. I feel like as far as
Mm.
my own train of thought. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Right. The man is speaking the Sumerian language. Like I don't know. Like this type of that type of talk, man. Just again mixing that with the street talk, I think is effective and everything like that. When you on that stage though, that night, that Civil War, I mean the crowd was going crazy. Good performances all throughout. Did you see anybody like, yo, that was impressive, or you felt like anybody like really, really made the most of that stage that night? Like, if so, who?
I feel like we all had moments, man. I felt like Don Marino, his round one.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that made me more of a fan of Don. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like certain people got uphill battles. You know what I'm saying?
What you
So
mean? What in terms of what? In terms of what?
just the dominated culture. Like this is a urban culture. This is a
Mhm.
dominated culture. So when you got your people who ain't urban, and see them succeed and shine in this culture,
Yeah.
that's right there that they got a special gift. It's just what they do with it to make it blossom. Some people,
Right.
like myself included, it takes a while to really find yourself, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's the style is different. You're not used to this. Battle rap ain't been around for 50 years. For you to say, all right, I'm gonna go into the archives and I'm gonna, watch this, that, and the third. It's like
Right.
we are setting trends and we building legacies as we go for the culture. So we
Mm,
don't got it right the first time. You know what I'm saying? So we
mm,
continue to tweak our performances and what we do as a battle rapper moving forward. It's like no, none of us got it, down packed. So I liked it, Don, as
wow.
far as that potential showing that like I belong here. Like stop playing with me. Now,
Right.
my advice to him is, just don't let up. You know what I'm saying? Give us 3 rounds of that shit. If you can do one,
Right.
do three. But
Hmm.
I didn't get to see Jay the Nightwing or Kid Chaos. I was running around Raleigh trying to find a fucking shirt. I had a shirt that was supposed to be for me. Last minute it fell through, so I'm riding around and ended up missing that whole battle. But
Mm.
I got there for the Don situation. That was a crazy battle. Then I watched Lou Castro and Jack Boy.
Yeah, what'd you think of that battle, bro? What'd you think of that, man? Because I mean, those are two of the most unique guys I've seen come across URL in a minute. Like they're stylistically, and then seeing them battle was crazy. What were your thoughts on
See, with me, with them type of battles, I think them battles deserve more preparation time
it? Mm. Okay.
because when you got two people, with electrifying performances, because they both got good performances,
Hmm.
when it's time their time to get on the stage. I feel like if you give them that time, not saying that they didn't have enough time because both of them had fire ass material. So it was unfortunate that Jack went through what he went through, or was going through what he was going through during that
Yeah.
performance, but still being a soldier and sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like we got cheated as a culture and as a fan out of that full potential due to that situation.
Mm.
It's like it's just one of the ones. It's like we can't get it back. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't live, so it's like my thing is if it was, I don't know how it feel. I don't know what lupus do to the body or anything like that.
Yeah.
But when I first heard about it, I was just thinking to myself like, I wonder if he could have just stopped the performance, let everybody know what was going on, and just postponed it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That way, because we had enough material that night. Every round was fire, or I mean, every battle was fire.
Hmm.
This is what we signed up for. So you ain't gonna have a good day, and one reason may not be the next reason. You know what I'm saying? The following time. So I just felt like I was cheated
Mm.
out of the true potential of that battle. But I'm
Yeah.
not mad at Jack or Lou because they both showed star power potential. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really say is like they both showed that they belong on this level of competition, and
Hmm.
that's what it's about.
Right. Right.
But
And I would be remiss if I didn't see Hunger. Shout out to Hunger Games. Tink versus Twerk. This is what all the rage is. I seen that, everybody's talking about that one too. On the heels of that, did you see Twerk's performance? I mean, that was that
absolutely,
that moved around. Like that was different. Like that was the type of a performance that I think a lot of us became spoiled with early in his career. But talk about it, bro, from a battler standpoint. When somebody's hitting you with that type of work, you know what I'm saying? Like how do you even Loso in that first round, second round had an uphill climb. But how did you see the battle, bro? Like, what was your takeaways?
I looked at it like certain like I told you, very few battle rappers has an all-purpose style, meaning that it's going to resonate in a quiet room the same way it's going to resonate in a small volume room, the same way it's going to resonate at a Summer Madness venue. And
Mm,
Twerk is one of them. So it's like you take, for example, take Loso when Loso did the whole joint that was on the trailer when he was like Madness. It's like y'all remember his rhymes better than he does. That what I felt like that material wasn't meant for the crowd. That was meant for you to talk to his soul without no crowd around in that caffeine setting. I felt like he
mm,
wrote for that setting because it would have hit harder without nobody around. So certain people just got to have them adjustments. Same thing with Danny, right? In the last year and a half to 2 years, without no crowd, you're
Yeah.
not thinking to just a notch, bro. Just take it down a little notch. Like we the crowd is back. Let's entertain them. Then
Mm,
he was in that bag. You know him, he's relentless. You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, fuck these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was in that bag. And it's like I gotta take it up another notch now because it's like I gotta feed off my partner energy.
mm.
But so to speak, man, it's just like I just feel like Twerk is just one of them ones, man. Like to see him live is different. It's like you almost cheating yourself when you gotta watch it. You know,
Yeah.
just watch
Yeah.
the battle and that's it.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like you cheating yourself. So it's like Twerk is one of them ones, man. Like it's times where I may drove 4 5 hours to go see him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So he one of them ones. And even like I see him at my battles, I feel like we a fan of each other.
Right,
I'm
right. Yeah.
definitely
Twerk
a
and
fan of
twerk
his.
and
You know what
twerk
I'm
can
saying?
show love when it's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah.
For
I'm a
real.
fan of his, and we done busted up plenty of times. They URL tried to make me and Twerk happen a few months back.
Mm-hmm.
For the Born Legacy Northwest card.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that didn't fall through. You
Mm.
know, they were supposed to, so I ended up getting Steams. But like Twerk, my bro, and I feel like, man, you know, it's definitely something the culture need. But I also understand Twerk being in the position he in. If he say, "Yo, I need to see Big Bro go off a few more times," and I got him, I
Right,
understand that.
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So, like, I don't. I know you know who duck and smoke and who not. You know what I'm saying? So I would never look at Twerk like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
he ducked smoke. I ain't seen him duck no smoke since he been here, so I
Mm.
know that won't be the issue. So I know just if he needed to make sense, it's just how the game go. I ain't
Right.
one of those ones like, what nigga? I've been here way longer than you. Like, you know, I ain't having that. We don't have them conversations.
Yeah.
You would
Nah,
have to be in that position where you lead this conversation at the time. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So if it ain't the time and this is what you need, cool. I'm not going to chase it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not chasing no battles. So like Twerk is it's not a person I'm gonna chase.
Sure.
But I feel like if it's warranted and the culture want it, then
Mm-hmm.
we'll make it happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, I think now, and that battle works. I seen somebody mention volume in here. Shout out to Nate Johnson in here. But I think if we're gonna do anything, if we can have that on the stage, like I just want to be there, drink in hand, like you know what I mean, arms folded, waiting to hear something. Like I feel like that's where the energy is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And I would want to Twerk one of them, man, where it's just like I wouldn't disrespect him and come less than 100. So
Mm,
if we had that 30 to 45 days to prep,
right.
and we both because they say he's unbeatable on 100.
Yeah.
And I feel like people haven't seen me on 100. Definitely not by myself yet in my career.
And and,
You know
and
what
as a fan, I will say that would be like because we can have quotes for days, right? Quote just from the Mike P battle alone. I mean, people quote that all the time, and it's like, yo, the only thing about Tink is the consistency. Am I guaranteed a three great rounds? I don't know. I know I'm gonna get at least one great one, another good one, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that other one. You know what I'm saying? So what's the renewed focus? I respect that renewed energy, but we can expect consistency now in your preparation, your performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, because it's like what y'all don't really understand is okay. So
Mm,
say I went to jail for a firearm, right? That means I'm in the streets doing shit I ain't supposed to, and
mm,
I should have to be when I'm on the most respected stage. You know what I'm saying in the world.
right.
But at the end of the day, battle rap wasn't as lucrative back then.
Hmm.
Then now I'm in that same position where I gotta ask myself, it's like, yo, I'm showing y'all my just due. Don't have me out here to where I gotta scramble, so to speak.
Mm,
And I say so to speak because I don't mean like ripping and running the streets. I go to college, I got 3 jobs, like I'm doing good in my real life.
right.
But I'm saying as far as my preparation, it's going I need for my bag to match that to where
Mm,
it's like because I already this conversation is basically null and void moving forward after that performance. But it was just like I would take small league battles because it's like, all right, I'm gonna chase a check in the process. I'm
sure.
not gonna wait once every 4 months to battle on URL. I'm gonna chase some checks. But now I feel as though we at that space where you won't see me on those small leagues if it ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll just be URL where I can focus and give y'all 100% 3 rounds straight.
Mm, Okay, okay, I get that,
So
and yeah,
yes, the
that's it.
back, less battles. If
Right.
I'm making more on the back end, then I can concentrate more. I don't have to scramble and do them type of things. It's like I can lock in and show them I'm worth even more because you
Okay.
see the levels. You see people getting nothing a performance. You see people making 1,000. You see people making five. You see people making 100. I
Yeah.
done see cats make 250. You know what I'm saying? So it's there.
He ran it up. That's a fact. It's there, man. And I like to see that too, man. The fact that we have so much battle rap this weekend just speaks to how lucrative it is. And I want to see y'all doing well because I know the type of work y'all put in. So I salute that. Now, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna play a game called underrated, overrated, fire, or trash, right? We're gonna play that
Okay.
game. But I also want to tell the people that's in here right now. I got the link up here for Q&A with Tink. He's here. You know what I'm saying? Off of that dope performance, man. Hunger Games, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to None as well, and everything like that, man. Never mind the bell. Now, we're gonna play overrated, underrated, fire, or trash. And now this game here, this game, I give you a noun. You know what I'm saying? Like first place thing, you tell me if it's underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. All right. A lot of it has to do with battle rap, some of it not. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Rosenberg Raw.
Underrated.
Underrated. Tell me why. Why?
Because even though he getting his just due bag wise now, I think that Rosenberg was a trendsetter.
Hmm.
Um, his quota will forever go down in the Hall of Fame. What you do for views, and he's one of the ones that ain't got lazy. He has a good relationship. I feel like with ARP, to where ARP see the loyalty, see that he's continuing to climb, and he's being rewarded for it. So
Right.
I still feel as though he don't get that just due from the culture as a whole. Rosenberg, that's my bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel as though he's underrated, so to speak.
Hmm. Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. This is another guy we seen this weekend too. Big K.
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
fire.
Yeah. He put a lot of pain on that RBE platform for sure. Him and Clips is interesting though. I'll say that. Uh to say the least. When you see that, I think that says something about Big K. But
Who you had winning that?
I had Clips winning. I did. I had Clips winning, and that's no like Big K is a tough guy to beat. You gotta kind of know what to do though. Like you know what I'm saying. You gotta know what to do with Big K, but it's stuff you could do to neutralize him. I saw. You know what I'm saying. It's probably the second or third time I seen that type of thing. So anyway, underrated, overrated, fire or trash. Freddie, the villain.
I don't know him.
No, the villain, Freddie, the from Freddie, the serial
Oh,
killer.
oh, 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 oh.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Overrated, underrated, trash or fire. It depends on what aspect I'm looking at this from or what angle
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at it from. Now, as far as battle rap,
Uh-huh.
to me, it would go in between fire and underrated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But overall,
Uh-huh.
um, overall, I would say, and I'm gonna explain both. Overall, I would say, trash overall.
Trash overall. Okay. Okay,
Now
fair.
that we older, now that we
Now
older.
that we older, yeah. When we was younger, Freddie was different.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna
it was
hold
one of them. It was one of them. That's why I said pertaining to battle rap, like
you.
that's
Right.
that paranormal bag, that demonic bag. I can tap into that type of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's fire in that aspect because it's like creativity. Anybody can rap about a gun, shooting a gun, selling drugs. It's like, can you give us content, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got nothing to do with your typical everyday life, street life shit and
Mhm.
interesting on a URL level. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So like with Freddie, I just feel as though battle rap wise, it's
Mhm.
so many it's so many ways that I can just exploit who he is as a character growing
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I like how you flip that. Yeah, that's real. That's real. You could do a lot with Freddie. I mean, so okay, so I always want to ask you this too. Like, in terms of that genre of movie, like I'm a House of a Thousand Corpses type person. Like I like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that's my bag. What is the Tink top like 3, top 5 if you want to best scary, best horror genre films? Like let's talk about it.
See, and I don't want to seem weird when I say this or throw it off,
Yeah.
but no, I don't have a scary movie. Like none of them scary to me.
They don't do nothing to you. There's no movie where it's like, oh no, that's
Certain they excite me to a certain extent, but it's like if I would say because I like a lot of scary movies for different reasons. So you take your Saw, installments. I like Saw because that's the type of person I am, battle rap wise. I'm gonna give you an ultimatum. I'm
yeah.
saying they get hands in this bucket of ice, or you know what I'm saying, or this bucket of acid rather, and get this key, or suffer, and I'm gonna take each limb off type shit. Like it's you know what I'm saying. So then
Yeah.
you got your Freddys, your Jasons, your Michael Myers, and all that. You got all them, and they cool. You got your Wes Cravens, your Steven,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. I just feel like with me, horror, me growing up watching horror films, and I didn't view them like that. It's like let's watch a spooky movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just one of them. Like why you always
Yeah.
gonna watch them? It's just like because I know it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't real first and foremost. So
Mhm.
with me sitting back and me being older now that I'm battle rapping and I'm able to structure the content that I have, in my mental growing up of what y'all consider scary movies,
Sure.
I already have that vision, you know what I'm saying, of what y'all may think is scary.
Mhm.
So it's like to hear when I say something and to hear a response, knowing that I'm only just at the surface, I ain't
Yeah.
even go steps with this demonic shit yet. It's I already know that okay, I'm on the right path with this. I'm still having fun with it. I'm in a room by myself. I'm in a lane by myself with this shit.
Mhm.
And I'm one of the ones that say, cool, don't nobody want to be in here. This the weird room. Don't
Yeah.
nobody wanna be in here. So I'm cool. I got a room to myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just one of them. But I'm still in the house. I'm still URL. I'm still in the house. So you know what I'm saying? It might be a door behind the basement door. I'm somewhere in the house though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's where I'm at with things like that. But it's as far as like I like your Final Destinations. I like a lot of
Yeah.
what I'm saying movies as far as horror movies. Like I don't know. I like different. Like I like different. Like The Descent.
Mhm.
That is one of my
Did you
favorites.
watch Midsummer? Midsummer? Midsummer?
No,
Yo,
nah.
watch yeah, Tink, watch that. That's one of those. Like that bugged me out. Like I don't do like the jump scare stuff, like the jump. Oh, like I don't that don't really do nothing for me. But like the like psychological, it get crazier as the movie go on type of stuff. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I get into.
And yeah, that's where I'm at with things. So with me, like I like the fourth kind. I
Mm,
like paranormal activity. Like I like that. I like it has to have some type of realness attached to it for it to
right.
be even considered something I will watch again or one of my favorites. So like with paranormal activity and stuff like that,
Hmm.
you gotta realize that we go through that in real life, whether people admit it, but it's been accounts of a motherfucker claiming they seen something here and there and you know what I'm saying, a picture falling off the wall. Like people have all types of paranormal stories that they may choose to share or not to share. And I'm just one of them ones where I can play off of it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But to answer a lot of the fans' questions, I feel like I experienced it plenty of times growing up. You know what I'm
What
saying?
the in terms of the encounter, like when you said you ever had something take hold of your body and couldn't get it back, like that type of phenomenon?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Really? The
Absolutely.
fact that you in what looks like a hearse makes this way powerful. I'm gonna be honest. It makes this mad powerful. It looks like you in a hearse right now. So
Yeah.
this is fire. I'm just telling you, Tick, this is
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
so wait, so you had that type of experience, that type of you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I have plenty experiences, not just with me, like just in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I can bring my aunt right here on this live, and she'd probably fuck y'all head up with some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
like And I don't want people to look at it like, okay, this is where his style come from, because it's not.
Mm.
Like, this is just real life shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pictures flying off the wall, mirrors breaking in a perfect circle, shit like that. Like, things that you gotta Google, like, what the fuck is going on type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like with the performance, you ever heard voices in your head, but you don't be certain? Ever been in a house full of people, but you the only person?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, that
saying?
was
It's like,
cold. Yeah,
yeah, it's like you hear a motherfucker walking upstairs, but you know you in the house by yourself. Or
right.
you hear something fall, and it's just like, how the fuck that fall, and it's sitting on top of the dresser? What can blow to make that fall off? So it's like, real quick, not to get too deep into it.
No, 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 keep going. I want to cut this. This is fire.
Yeah,
This is fire.
I got a brother who passed away,
Mm.
um,
Peace.
who
Yeah.
was murdered June 1st, 2007. And at this time, like, my brother, he was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen it coming, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just living that life. He was way worse than me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
um, we was going through it at the time before he passed away, and he had called me and asked me for a favor. And I told him no, but then I doubled back on it, dealing with my daughter mom at the time. She like, nah, take it to him. So I go
Right.
up looking for him to bring it to him. Now, mind you, Wilmington, Delaware, and Chester is like 15, 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I go from one of my neighborhoods in Delaware. I come up to my aunts and them in Chester, and I can't find my brother. I'm looking for him, can't find him. So
Mm.
I go on the highway and I go home, and then my mom called me. Where you at? So I'm like, I just left Chester. I'm on my way home. And she like, they just killed your brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? So I shoot up Chester, shoot back up. Now I'm like, I see the whole situation. So me looking at the crime scene, me looking at everything, it's like, it's no way this couldn't have happened without somebody from the neighborhood knowing what was going down, because it's two different lifestyles. So like
Right.
in Delaware, when you in the streets and all that, you
Mhm.
can deal with anybody you want. Like, I can have a connect in Baltimore, you can have a connect in Cali. We all hustling on the same block.
Mm.
Up here it's different. Like, you can't just grab something from somebody and come into my neighborhood.
Mm.
Like, you can't just, it don't matter what it is, from marijuana down. It's like everything gets bought within the hood. It's like
Right.
a few people who may go get whatever they get, and then that way it's no competition. If they whatever they selling, it ain't like you can get it from the next person cheaper, because it's
Mm.
all collected and broken down at the end type shit. It's like more
Right.
structure up
Right.
here in Chester. So, to speed it up. So my brother had passed away, and we always had them moments. So me and my brother, our first moment experiencing this shit together, right? Um, it's complicated, so you got to stick with me, Tone, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I'm here. I'm
growing
here
up,
with you. I'm here with you, bro. We locked in.
all right. So me growing up, right? I grew up with my biological mother's aunt. So it
Hmm.
would be my mother's. It would be my mother's mother, my grandmom's sister.
Hmm.
That's who raised me since 3 months old.
Hmm.
I spent my summers up Chester and stuff like that. So I say that to say this. So at one point in time, my mom, not my biological mom, but my mom, who I call my mom, her real kids, their dad passed away.
Hmm.
And the night of the funeral, me and my brother, my mom telling us, sweep the trash up out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Get the trash up.
Hmm.
So while we in there, we sweeping the trash up, and I got the dustpan. So my brother's sweeping. I'm bending down with the dustpan, and all of a sudden the broom goes up through the ceiling, the kitchen ceiling. Now, mind you, in the projects we have tiles, so you can literally like lift your ceiling up, push it in, push the tile over, hide something up in there, push the tile back, and it still look like it ain't touched, like it was, soft tile.
Hmm.
But the
Hmm.
broom,
Hmm.
the broom went straight through it perfectly. Now, mind you, if you would have just jammed it by itself, it would have cracked the whole
Yeah.
tile in half. So it
Yeah.
went up with the type of force that made a perfect circle. So I'm like, oh boy, mom gonna kill you. I'm like, she gonna whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I ain't do it, I ain't do it. So I'm like, man, you better get it down. So he trying to put, and I'm thinking he playing, because us growing up, we got that type of relationship. I'm thinking he
Hmm.
playing.
Hmm.
So I goes and try to help him, and it won't come down. So I'm like, and to mind you, I always been a big dude. So I'm off my feet, trying to, with the broom in my hand, like off my feet. You know what I'm saying? And it won't come down. So we go outside and get my older brother. So we like, Mike, yo, look, we need you to come in. I don't know what's going on, but the broom is it's in the ceiling. So we go get my brother. So he at the back door. Now he one of the ones he stutter real bad. So he at the back door. He like, boy, y'all better get it down. I'm like, it ain't gonna come down, Mike. Look, help us. So he trying to help us, and the fucking broom out of nowhere told him, bro, may Allah take the breath from my kids. The broom just start going in a circle real fast. So we let it go and flew out the back door. You feel what I'm saying? We ran out the house type shit. That was the first experience that me and my brother ever experienced. And then when my mom came home, the broom just dropped, Tone, bro. Just dropped.
Yo, nah,
I put
Tink.
man, listen, man, Lord take the breath from me and my kids.
Yo, what?
Facts.
Was it like, yo, mom, we gotta move immediately? I don't know what this was. Like,
Nah,
what was
this
the
was
combo
this
like?
was poverty, Tone, bro. This was poverty.
Yeah.
Like we never went through nothing. Like as far like I grew up in a very bad neighborhood, but we never went without like cable, electric, or phone, none of that. My mom always had her own business as long as I can remember. But we just was in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when she came in, all we did, we the sage, cinnamon, and all this extra shit around the door, use old remedies and shit. And that was the first time once that dropped. And then my grandma used to tell stories. So it's like, I don't know, like a lot of people in the South, they say like you born with, like some of them are born with veils on their head, like extra skin or some shit.
I've heard this.
And my grandma used to have stories, you know what I'm saying, about certain things I ain't gonna really get too deep into, but she experienced them the most. Like my mom's mom, my biological mom, like out of our whole family, she had the most encounters. But the last, well, not the last, but the next encounter after that, I'm in the basement. Now we got a live-in basement. You know what I'm saying? So it's a furnished basement. We in the basement. Now, how it is, if I come down my basement steps, if I'm coming down the steps, everything is to the right. So I go to the right. That's the basement room, the computer room. Then if I make a hard right, I'm going towards the basement back door, like a back door to let me out of the basement, the laundry room, and all that.
Sure.
And it's a button in the laundry room that I gotta press to lift our garage up. So I'm watching this movie called, or this joint on YouTube called Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist the movie. So it's like Zeitgeist the movie.
Zeitgeist, yeah.
And he was Zeitgeist, whatever. So, and I'm telling one of my cousins at the time, I'm like, yo, you gotta watch this shit. This was the whole 9/11 conspiracy. They showing you like C4 all in the buildings, how they drop like a pancake. They showing you everything. So then they showing you, they also giving you like a story of Jesus. Like it's 12 different stories throughout time that basically is recorded, basically like a Jesus life, just different names. A guy named Maya, born to the Virgin Meses in 500 BC Greece. Then somewhere it's this. So it's like a crazy type of shit I'm into.
Wow.
And then I'm trying to run it back. It's a part that my cousin missed. So I'm trying to run it back, and I feel like resistance on my hand. So I'm like, hold the fuck up. And I can't move the mouse.
Oh.
So I can click it, but I can't move the mouse from the position it's in. So I let my hand go. It's not my hand. I go to grab the mouse, and this time I really use my strength. So now I can move it. So I click on it. The next thing you know, my basement door go up. I mean, my garage door go up. So immediately my mom thinking I got drugs in the house. So she telling my nieces and them, go downstairs and see what he's doing. He lift that garage door up to stand in third. I'm like, man, I ain't do it. I ain't do it. We in the computer. We in front of the computer. So my nieces come down like, he at the computer, grands, this, that, and the third. She like, go check and see if my garage door up. She like, yeah, it's up. She like, shut it. Shut the door. So I'm like, niece, listen, look, we just watching this. 2-3 minutes later, told him, bro, this bitch go up again. So my mom come downstairs. Now she's like, grands, we all right here. My mom come downstairs. Now she go hit the button. The motherfucker don't want to go down. Everybody hit the button and don't want to go down until I hit the button. I hit the button. The button go the fuck down. So I'm like, now mind you, at this time, my brother was cremated. So his ashes is in the garage. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, yo, this is paranormal activity to me. So this is what's helping shape you ever had something stronger than you possess your body and didn't get it back. This is giving y'all the visuals of somewhat personal encounters. You know what I'm saying? Some encounters is from family members and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had one back early in my career where it's like I was telling the motherfucker I was gonna kill him, and then I'm like, karate roll stuffed in the bin. I kill your widow in a week. Y'all be a couple again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me thinking like on that just that
Mm.
paranormal level. That's why I say I think my style is more paranormal, but
Yeah,
it's demonic as well. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
understand
man.
that aspect of
That's
it, but
heavy, Tink. That's like wow, wow. Rest in peace to your brother, man. But
yeah,
wow,
appreciate
that's heavy, heavy stuff, man. I got a few fans that want to come through and show love, man. And as always, y'all, be respectful, man. Turn the camera horizontal, get off the McDonald's Wi-Fi, watch your face, and all that good stuff. We up here with Tink the goddamn demon. That was ill. You know what I'm saying? So let's get my first guy, Dano. Dano, what up, bro? You on with Tink the demon?
Yo, Tink the
What's
Demon,
up? What's
Black
up?
Hunter Speakers, man. What's up? What's up? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
appreciate you having me on, Tom. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
no
you.
doubt, brother. No doubt.
Yo, Tink, man. First of all, big nigga nation, man. Shout out to you, man. I'm 6'9". I'm a
Appreciate
big
that,
nigga
man.
just like you, man. I
Hey
see
man, don't come up here with that small stuff, bro.
you.
Chill out, bro.
but, but
Damn.
but yeah, man. I just want to ask you, man. Just like after your experience with Danny, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did you take from that writing process of working with somebody like that, and what would you take moving forward from, just his brain, his mind, the way he break things down? You know what I'm saying? What would you really take from that moving forward for your solo career?
I wouldn't more so take nothing from him because like I always explain, I feel like we are at that elite level of writing, whether he's above me a certain degree or not. We at that elite level of writing. So what I would say is that in Danny's favor is Danny's dangerous because what y'all get from Danny 9 out of 10 times ain't calculated. That's just random thoughts floating through his head. So the moment he tailor make his material at an opponent, the whole culture is in trouble. He's beating people randomly,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
bar after bar randomly. Like he's not really tailor making nothing to his opponent. So this was the first time where we actually tailor making shit. Like, okay, this is gonna go to Swamp. This is gonna go to Ace. We tailor making shit. So now it's like for him, for me to see him work in that pocket, what I get from him in return is I get to see the monster work with structure now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than us just sitting on the phone, all right, bro, we gotta get something around with this. We gotta get something around with that. We didn't have that. We already knew where we wanted to go at certain moments. So it was just like, yo, listen, I'm saying this right here. You gotta find something where you at right there. We need a line or two to tie that in, but I'm coming in here right here with this part. So like they was more so the conversations. It was just more so like I let Danny do him and he let me do me. But he know where me and Danny styles differ is Danny is relentless with the pen,
Mm.
with the momentum. I'm calculated with haymakers.
right,
So it's like,
right.
how do we mix that together? Anytime I open my mouth, I want it to be a haymaker. Pause, man. You know we in a crazy era, but yeah, but anytime the ball is passed to me,
Let me pick the
I'm
hitty up,
looking
man.
to lay a haymaker down.
Yeah,
So that's where I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I learned from Danny because it's like I see what it feel like to shave the fat. When I sit back and I watch the replays, when I go to the app and I watch it, it's like damn near every time the ball was passed to me, the crowd went crazy.
you dunking
So
that
it's
ball.
like, okay, I know that this is the level of my material needs to be on at all times, even the filler. So take Danny away from it and say I have to put my own shit in place of that.
Right.
It's still going to be up to par because I know what it means now to feel pressure writing with one of the best people in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like he coming at me with you don't understand it. Like you so comfortable next to a swamp, you don't understand it's an alligator by you.
Mm.
And it's like most of the crowds, I feel like they got it like, oh, it's an alligator close to you. But it was a
Right.
double entendre, like a
Right.
bayou. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you from the
yeah.
swamp. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
so it
right.
had double a lot of Danny shit had so much substance. I just think that people wasn't catching it because he was going so fast. It's adrenaline. So it's like let them appreciate it. That's what I'm like, hold on, bro, hold on, wait for them. Like let them appreciate what you giving them. You know what I'm
Mm.
Right.
saying? So like that's where I feel like we learned from each other in that aspect, because this was our first time, trying to, make this happen. And I feel as though for this being our first time, we wasn't able to get up with each other in person and work in person. This is all over the phone.
And it's still
I feel like we did an
crazy,
amazing
crazy,
job.
brother. Crazy. Crazy. So I just had another question, man. Like, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, growing up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just had a question, man. Like, I heard you earlier. You mentioned something about you readjusting to the difference of the URL now since you got home from your charge and everything. So, like, what's like the main difference in like how you move with the URL compared now to then? Like, what's the difference behind the scene? Because we just fans. We just see y'all niggas upstage battling, y'all getting booked, y'all getting paid. We don't know the blood, sweat, and tears behind the scenes. Like just talk a little bit more about how different the URL is now compared to then.
Okay, so before,
Good question.
I would consider URL the NBA of battle rap. I still do, but before, we just dealing with before.
Right.
I would consider them the NBA of battle rap, right? And we know how that process is to make it to any league, NFL, anything. It ain't just a walk in the park.
Right.
So that's how I felt. Now, and I felt like battle rap as a culture has grown so big that we can't just have Norbs as a scout. I'm looking at it from the outside. Now we need crucibles. So now we
Right.
need people spotting talent in every region, because
Mm.
battle rap has to evolve. And then the more it evolves, it's the gift and the curse. So it's like we ask for certain things from the culture, and then when we see it, y'all act like it don't make sense. Not you personally, but I'm just saying. So for instance, y'all will say, all right, well, we don't want to see them, man. We're Averb at, we're Mook at, they wanted the name. So then you had the bars over names era. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Where, T Top and Breeze and then was getting their justice. Then it's like, okay, we finally get the vets to say, yo, give them a shot. Y'all done all battled each other all damn near. Give these young guys a shot. Let's do rookies versus vets. Now they opening the door. So now battle rap is evolving. So now it's like, y'all be like, when a battle drop, it's like, man, well, Smack, where's the caffeine battle? Y'all already seen that for free.
Right. Right.
So
Mm.
y'all, it's like y'all don't want battle rap to die. As a fans, it's like y'all gonna kill the culture eventually if y'all don't want to see nothing different. So even when you go back and look at my battle, so many people in the comments like, yo, I'm a fan of Tink now. Like I never knew. I gotta go watch his old shit. But all you had to do is just give me an ear. It's probably 4 or 5 of my battles that dropped and you just bypassed it because you didn't know who I was or something like that.
Right.
So it's like now you forced to double back and we forced to become comfortable with the troll era. So now it's like, oh nah, oh that was trash, or this is like certain things being said, bro. It's like how, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I be thinking like the fans play too much sometimes. Like this era ain't really for me sometimes. Like that's how I feel
Word. That's how you
sometimes,
feel.
because at times like this era ain't for me because it's the new fans is more active than the old fans. So you see the new fans blurting shit out that they don't know nothing about, and every now and then you'll see an old fan correct them. Like,
Yeah.
nah, he one of them. You need to go check him out, or this, that, and the third. So
Right.
it's like
Do
it
they
ain't
do
even like the
diligence?
fans is getting along.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
First thing I'm gonna say, if my man come in battle rapping, yo, he one of the nicest niggas doing it. He one of the nicest. He nice. He don't come outside like that, but he nice. I'm gonna get to break your shit down. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing a new fan to do is they see something that draws them to the culture, and then that's all they focused on.
That's it.
So they might see a viral moment on TikTok of a Rum Nitty or something like that, and it's like, oh shit, let me see. And that's the gift and the curse within itself, because it's like now you train to that. So it's like now you train to that level of material. So if you don't hear that level of material, yeah, you're gonna say whatever's under it trash, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, if you only train to that, then you only a fan of a battle rapper, not of battle rap. So we really had this conversation with you, but you have more of a voice than any other fan because you voicing your opinion consistently with ignorance. You don't really know the culture, so it's
Right.
pure ignorance when it comes to certain fans,
Right.
and that's why it's hard to get battle rap where I feel as though it need to be, where it's no gray area. Fans can get it. We not Hollywood. If I say a bar that you don't understand, DM me. Yo, bro, what you mean by this? I'm not the type nigga that'll see your DM and be like, oh, nah, that's a fan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to whoever I can because it helps the culture move along. Motherfucker, DM me. Yo, why the fuck you rap about that type of shit, though? Why you don't just rap about, I'm going to answer that. You know what I'm saying? I'm transparent. I'm going to answer it. Whatever a fan got to ask me, I'm going to answer it. Whatever media, I'm going to answer it. Okay. It's what we're here for. You know, we got to be transparent in order to evolve in this culture and grow a fan base. They got to have something to attach to, something to feel like, you know, they can relate to. So it's like I'm interested in letting people know who I am as a person or something like that, rather than just saying, oh, nah, he weird or he this or he that, and that's that. Like we unapproachable or we unreachable. Nah, bro, this social media, we not making millions yet. We not making it, and even still, even that, like for me to reach out to somebody that's interested in what I'm putting together and I'm crafting, even as a millionaire, I'm gonna take that time out because how many of us wanted that at one point in our life? You know what I'm saying?
It's real shit. That's real shit. Wow. Okay. Okay, Dano, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate
you, Tony, man. Appreciate. Hey, quick question, man. You was mentioning the movies earlier. I gotta give you 3 good ones. The Strangers. It sounds like you fuck with that Tink. That's that real shit. That's psychological. Something that could happen in the real world. Phantasm. That's a little bit more out there, but I think you like that series. And man, Darkness Falls. That was the first movie that fucked me up when I was a teenager. That had me scared like I was a little kid running around here. So check them 3 out, man. And I appreciate the time, man. Black Compass. I'm a big fan always. Tony, appreciate you. And Tink, man. Good fucking work this weekend, you and Danny, man. I'm glad to see you back getting where you need to be, man. Appreciate the time, yo.
Hey, Dano, man. Shout out to
man. You, and look out for my next one, man. It's going to be electrifying.
I'm going to be tuned in, Tink. Always, bro. Always, bro.
Okay, bro.
Word up, man. Shout out to Memphis, man. Shout out to Memphis in the house, man. Real shit. I'm gonna get one more on and everything like that, man. We on with Tink Da Demon. I got my man Paper Stacks.
Okay. Bad. Black Compass Media. How you doing?
Yes, sir. Doing well, man. I like the setup, bro. What's up?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, man. First off, Tank, man. Oh yeah, big ups to you, man. Y'all won. I had y'all losing.
In your prediction?
My prediction. I had them losing. I ate all my words, and I'm out $50.
You lost 50?
Lost 50.
Damn.
Lost 50. It's all good, but I'm a fan of Tink though. Listen, what I want to say, it ain't really a question. I want to say something real quick. That battle that you had threw up, was that Saga or Soy Seven? Which one it was?
You said which battle?
Yeah, I know it's one of them. My bad for not knowing. I know
the battle where you got sick on stage. I think that was Saga, bro.
Saga. Okay.
Saga.
Saga. Okay, right. All right. Now look, listen. Hear me out. I thought this shit was crazy. I was like, you know what? Because you went, you did that, came back, and you were spazzing, right? Think about it, right? And it's just me thinking this shit. What if you would have just threw up right there in front of the crowd, right off the edge of the stage, and then came back spazzing the way you was, bruh? That would have went straight to top 10 battle rap moments out, because you know the whole throwing up and the whole demon thing, the shit fit. You know what I mean? especially in the way we going now. Y'all seen Street Hands last night.
Yeah.
Especially the way this going now. This is you know what I'm saying? And then the fact that, because that'll be like a theater art, like an action, you throwing up and then coming back and then spazzing the way you did, bro. That shit would have been crazy.
Oh God. Let me explain that to the culture as well. Right? when I was set to battle Saga, I had promoted one of my guys' clothing line, so the red and black shirt was a Watch Me Work shirt. Rest in peace to my man Skeety Ball. He ended up passing away recently, but I was going to go promote, you know, his brand or whatever, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to eat nothing yet because I don't want to get nothing on my shirt or nothing like this before my performance. So I'm like, you know, I'm just drinking water, and I'm with my white boy Ed that be all at all my battles. And,
yeah.
He got a fucking dab pen. Now, mind you, we black at this time. We don't know what the fuck this is for real, for real. Mind you, this 2016.
Yeah.
I'm from the slums. I'm not on this. I'm
Yeah.
strictly a flowers guy. Like I roll the flowers up. Like
Right.
I want
Yeah.
them like, yo, bro, you want to hit the pin? So I'm like, man, damn right, let me hit the pin. So I hit it. Now, mind you, when you smoke weed for a long time, you got a nice tolerance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you hit this, the pin, like my forehead start tingling, the back of my neck, like I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
now, mind you always like when you smoke weed, anybody know, man, you trying to come across that batch that like it's possible you put that motherfucker out. It's strong. You know what I'm saying? Like I got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it gave me that feel like, what the fuck is this? It tastes good. This is my first time dabbing.
Mhm.
So I'm like, damn. So Ed like, yo, bro, you want to get something to eat? I'm like, nah, man. I just give me a spring water. Give me a water. So I'm drinking water. Boom, go up on stage. I ended up throwing up water. I had nothing on my stomach.
Yeah.
So with water. So it's like
Yeah.
with me, it's like when I'm with my vocal projection and stage presence, it's like what y'all don't understand. Like I'm not just talking. Like y'all don't hear that. Just yo, peep this, y'all. Like I'm yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in that
Yeah,
moment.
it's like
Yeah.
So
from
my
the
adrenaline
diaphragm.
rush and everything is building up. So
Mhm.
I feel it like 2 minutes before I couldn't control it no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Mhm.
thinking I can just small burps and get rid of it. Then that's early in my career because Smack was like, yo, take it from the top, take it from the top. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm ready to get through this rant. Where if I would have took it from the top and they heard my because I didn't know. They could have cut it out. Anything could have happened. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just was in that element, like, nah, fuck it. We gonna keep it the way it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the first, I won't be the last. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, but it wasn't no jitters or nervousness or nothing like that. It was literally I was high as I was fried. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Like,
and I was there. I was there that night, bro. I was there that night. It was mad
shit.
hot, and it was a hot box in there. No
Yeah, I
AC.
was hot,
Like we
sweating.
was bugging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
So
Black
nobody
Bandit,
was
you know
shocked
how
when
it
that
was.
happened, bro. Just to
Right.
say, like in the crowd, we was like, I get it. Like Tink's a big guy. It's hot as hell. It's a cloud of smoke. I can't even breathe in here, and I ain't rapping. So,
Yeah. My first time in the dab pen, I threw up too. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
I get
because
it.
I ain't really fuck with that pen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where we from, it's hard to get dab and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that was my boy, and every now and then when I go get up with him, he got that type of shit. So it's a different, you know, high altogether. Like I'm a type, I don't really like edibles.
You don't like edibles. You don't do that. Do that.
It's
No.
maybe until I get up and eat some edibles and that's it. I don't know what they do for me. Like I can take edibles. I'm already high off the flowers, so I don't know what the edibles is adding to it.
Yeah. You got to eat the edibles in the morning when you first wake up while your body clean. but you know, listen. That's all I want to say. That was some dope shit that I thought of then. I was like, man, that would have been dope. But that's all I want to say. Tink, hey man, big salute to you, man. You dope, man. I'm a fan. Keep doing your thing. Tony, bro, appreciate you for having me up. Black Comment Media. Can I plug my podcast real quick?
Absolutely, brother. Yeah.
Stats, man.
Please, yeah. Paper Stats, No Emotion Podcast, man. All one word, No Emotion Podcast. All one word. Look me up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, man. Yeah, just mess with me. Appreciate y'all for big salute. Thank you.
Tag me, bro. All right.
Yeah.
All right, King. You be good.
All right.
All right, now, all right, man. Yo, Tink, man, this has been dope, man. I appreciate the insight, man. You're always very candid and stuff like that. I think the people, it comes through in the rhymes, but just talking to you, you know what I'm saying? People are pleasantly surprised with the level of depth, the complexity, the stuff that you kind of reason with in your head as you putting together your craft and stuff. So, and interviews like this help us learn more about you. So when we listen to the rhymes, maybe it's a little bit different now. Them stories you told, I'm sure people gonna be hitting you up about. But I wanna give you the shot clock right now, 24 seconds on that to talk to the fans. Tell them what they can look forward to, what you got going up, whatever you want to promote, bro. It's on you. All right.
First and foremost, man, like if you're a fan of me, you want to get to know, me, I would, ask the fans of me and the culture to subscribe to my Hunger Games YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's first and foremost. I got an event coming up October the 9th, Ferocity, which will be live streamed. If you can't make it, it'll be in Goldsboro, North Carolina. I'm almost 100% sure. But if you can't make it, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I got a one rounder on there with DG the Piranha. None got a one rounder on there with a guy named Beeman, I think from South Carolina or North Carolina. He from the Carolinas. We got some good content on there. We got B Magic on there. We got Young Cannon. We got a bunch of things going on. So that's first and foremost, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yo,
Hunger Games with a Z.
Mm-hmm.
yo, I just
Secondly,
want to pop up on you real quick, Tink. I had a interview.
I had to get the homie in here too.
Gotta show my bro some love. You looking like a fucking superstar out here, my man. Going, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
Appreciate that.
Proud of you, bro. I just had to
man.
come crash the interview and say that, man. Tony, bro, show love. My bro, a fucking superstar, man. Tell these people to come the fuck outside. It's demon time out here.
Yeah. Talk that. That's a fact, bro. Yeah.
Salute, man. Salute.
No doubt,
man. You hear it, Tone? That's my bro, man. Like he one of the ones, man. We believed in each other for the last 7 years, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, he one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's dope to see
value.
y'all both.
That's the bro for real. Like
it's dope to see y'all both in position, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ill. Y'all really put in a lot of work to get there. We saw all the trials and tribulations, people sleeping, people ducking and dodging and fronting. Like now it's for it to be that crazy, bro. Crazy. Hunger Games. But you was talking about the card though. The card gonna be live stream. We gonna be able to see
so we got Danny Myers versus up and coming talent named Pretty Good. We got me versus an up and coming talent, or he been around for a minute, but he's all right. He okay. His name is Coke. He one of my favorite guys. You know what I'm saying, in the Carolinas. You got None versus Statement. He one of the another ones that's real good. We got Born, the return of Born. I think it's Born versus Insight on there. We got China, which is our female artist on our squad versus Miss Miami. Yeah, that's a 3-rounder going down. Then you got shout out to Kid Depp. It's loaded. We got Oasis on the card. We got basically our Hunger Games members is on the card, and then the guys that's been working hard, in the little situation we got called the Lock-In, which is a joint venture with a few other battle rappers and media and stuff like that. So we just been working, man. With me, I got a newfound love for this Twitter thing. So Tink TIN _DA _DEMON. Get with me on Twitter. I'm probably going to be more active on Twitter than anything moving forward. Instagram THA _DEMON. Facebook THA _DEMON. I'm out here working, man. I'm excited to see, what's next, and to give, the culture that next level of what I can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? And my contributions of what I can add to the legacy that I'm building and to the culture. You know what I'm saying? As we being a part of it as it's happening. I just want to, exceed my expectations in the eyes of the fans as far as, the levels I can take it to. I feel like I'm one of the best in the world. Ain't nothing going to make me feel any different.
Talk your talk.
And like I said, I want to put on for the culture, man. I want to put on up and coming talent. You know what I'm saying? Like this battle that I'm doing is it's free of charge. This is me. I had 2 guys that I felt like were my favorite 2. I chose for them to battle, and the winner get a free battle with me. So shout out to Coke. And I look forward to smoking him come October 9th. It's going to be one of them. I'm not going to let up on him because it ain't URL. This is my brand I'm building, and he gonna need a few angels.
Yeah. Come see Big Bro. That's what Tink said. I get it, bro. Yeah, man. But you know, I salute to everything that you got going on down there, man. We especially gonna be promoting that up here too, man. I said to none of them before, man. Props to guys that's building scenes and putting their talent, because once you made it out, it's like, yo, we all made it. So let me use my star power and leverage that for the local scene. That's big, because not everybody's doing that when they on top. You see what I'm saying? Like, cats will wait until they fall all the way off the map to start to do that. Y'all doing that while y'all hot, so we gonna support that 100%, bro. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, bro, man, you know what I mean? Keep grinding. I'm waiting to see. I'm one of them guys. I want to see Tink on 100. This is how we do it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm looking forward to, bro. Until next time, all right? Oh, wait a minute. I think he's cutting up. You cutting up, Tink? My fault. Hold on, I think Tink cutting up. But shout out to Tink, man. Shout out to Tink Da Demon. Shout out to Hunger Gamez, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. Shout out to None came through, crashed the interview. Shout out to guys that came up here and wanted to talk and things like that, man. Definitely appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all in tune, because a lot of stuff coming up, man. Make sure y'all follow Tink as well. His information will be in the description box. As all of our other interviews, this will be available in a digital format, so you don't have to look at us if you don't want to. If you're on the go, things like that. But all social platforms and things. I want to give Tink just a second here, because I don't want to cut him off just like that. But Tink, yeah, man, till next time, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. One thing I'm gonna say, man, salute Black Compass Media, man. Tony, bro, you've been a pillar in this goddamn culture. Definitely since I've been home, you've been really, you know, getting out there shining, man. So I want to salute you on that. And you're not a selfish player, man. You know what I'm saying? You shining the light on the whole media podcast that y'all got going on. So I respect that as well, man. And I just want to say, Tink Da Demon, man, Hunger Gamez, URLTV.tv, reporting live from the hearse in Tony Roses. But nah, man, I just want to salute y'all, man, because like I said, yo, it's you one of them ones, bro. You standing out, you making a name for yourself, and that's kind of hard to do without URL help. You've been doing that beforehand, you know what I'm saying? So I want to salute you for that, man, and just tell you that same way I want to see you push forward, I wouldn't ask that of you if I wasn't going to ask of it of myself. So next time y'all see me, I promise I'm gonna keep that same energy.
Right on, Tink. Hey, man, you be safe until then, all right?
Okay, bro. See you later.
No doubt, no doubt. Tink Da Demon live from a hearse. Like, live from a hearse. Like, what? Like, who else is doing? You know what? That was dope, man. That was dope. That's why I'm in this, man. Shout out to None too. You know what I mean? Shout out to URLTV.tv. Go watch the Civil War cards. Go break that down. Some of y'all be doing recaps without watching the battles. That's not cool. Also, RBE yesterday, Lift the Show Reloaded is up as well. KOTD season 1. Like, it's work out here, man. Shout out to Gifted Gap. Shout out to No Loose Chat as well. Shout out to Shoddy Horror. Verse Tally, that's coming up too. You know, yo, if you a battle rap, it's something for everybody. I don't want to hear it. You don't even get to complain right now. You don't get to. What are you going to complain about? If you a nerd, it's something for you. If you a backpack, Jan sport person, something for you. If you a street dude that like cutting people and all, talk about Rusty, not for you. If you one of these casual fans that only like when the stars come out, Cassidy back outside is something for you. Like, you got nothing to complain about. All right? Or fight me then when you see. I'll be out some. Run my fade. You got something to complain about? Run my fade. That's what I'm saying. Black Compass Media, Tone Bro. Y'all be good. Peace.